how do you want to be treated if that were you? How do you want to be treated? Do you want them to argue with you? Do you want them to say, no, I can't do anything? I mean, how do you want to be treated? So you have to treat them the way you want to be treated. And I will tell you once again, like I've told many executives during my workshops and presentation, whatever you do, you want that guest to leave happy. You want that guest to leave happy, even if you have to incur some losses.
Absolutely.
So after you listen actively, after you show the guests you've been listening already, like I always tell some people, it's like love sign is going up in their head. Check out, likes. He is listening to me. She is listening to me. They are listening to me. Already, you're already relieving that guest physiologically. You can't see the relief, but it's happening. And your hormones are changing. So you are
Absolutely.
changing bad hormones to good hormones. Remember, I have a scientific background, so I always use it in everything I do. So you are changing the negative hormone that is constituting cortisol. You are changing it to epinephrine, to dopamine. And this guest is becoming happier and happier because you are showing concern. You are showing empathy. And by the time you finish with him, her, or them, and you are able to provide what they need, and they live very happy, you know you have recovered that service. Because they're already upset for whatever service somebody gave that they gave it wrong, that led to the complaint. But because you are able to listen, you are able to show them that you understand their concern, and you are able to fix the challenge, the concern, you have recovered the service. That is what it is. No need to argue. That little loss won't cost your organization that service recovery. And the best part of service recovery, they will share with many people. They will remember for a very long time. And because of that, you will get more service. Thank you for asking.
No, thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I so appreciate you giving some examples of active listening. And another one that sometimes comes to mind too is that when you're active listening, you're not sitting there thinking, what's my response going to be? Hey, to someone, instead of thinking about what someone says, like, oh, okay, what am I going to say? And then I realize that people do that. They jump in and they interrupt because they're like, they're so eager to they have a response that they want to give right then.
Exactly. And to me, that's defensive. I always tell people, don't be defensive, don't argue, just listen, understand their concern, and if you know what you're doing, just take good care of them.
Absolutely.
If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to take care of the issue, with a beautiful smile, oh, I'm so sorry that happened. Let me get my boss, my supervisor, who could take care of this for you. I assure you this will be taken care of. You just have to make them feel at ease. You have to make them feel happy. And that's it.
Well, and part of it too is ego. You have to just let go of your ego. Like you said,
Yes.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. You need to, they might be wrong as can be. But you just have to let that go. You have to let your ego go, and it might cost you some money to rectify the situation. You have to let your ego go and just say, okay, I want to recover this situation and make that the goal versus I need to prove that I'm right or my people is right. And
exactly. 100%. 100%. And you'll be amazed how often that comes in. Well, they want to prove they're right. They want to prove, oh, did you read that note? It says this, it says that. Now you're just killing them. Now you're killing me. Yes. Now you're telling me I can't read.
Oh, I've seen that in academia and with students sometimes where I've watched someone in a teaching position say to a student, well, didn't you read that? It was in the book. at this point, student may just ask me asking for clarification, not like, are you smart enough to read it in the book and digest it? If they were, and they probably are, but, then why are you here if they just need to go to the book and read it? Another soapbox of mine, but
Interesting.